Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 133 of our Auction Not Included All Achievement Run. We're gonna just let them run for a minute here while we talk about some things coming up. The next week, Monday through Friday, I will be out of town for some work that I have to accomplish. So if there are any disruptions in our average or everyday videos, that would be why. So I apologize in advance if that's what happens. Just wanted to talk about that a little bit because it is important to me that we keep to our schedule as much as we can. So I'm going to do my best to provide our hourly long video every day if I can. But if there is a chance that that does not happen, everybody understands why. And I just wanted to provide that before we get started today. All right, so we have been working on our different plants to try and mutate them. We really want to get the GMO A-OK achievement, right? That's what we're currently working on. And if we go down all the way, scroll down to the bottom here, we have quite a few different plants that we still have to work on. Right now, we have two active areas with thimbleweeds that are trying to be mutated. We have a area with a bog bucket, and we also have an area dedicated to the dash assault vine and the Nosh sprout, even though they are on the other asteroid, right? So those are on the other one. And then we also have pinch of pepper plants that we are trying to mutate. So the decision that we've decided right here where the pinch of pepper plants are is not to overcool this area until we get the mutated plant. We planted a second wheezewort just so that way we can add extra bits of radiation to each one of these. Why is that not being done by these? We have phosphorate in here. All of them should be automatically filled. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to change the priority of these to like a 5. That way they're taken care of by the auto sweepers. I mean, all we want them to do is deliver the phosphorate. We don't want the duplicates providing that manual work, right? Anyways, so once we get the mutated plant from the pinch of pepper plant, what we are going to do is add a couple of liquid pipes made out of granite to cool off this area since it is a little bit warmer due to this area seeping in and around the other one. So that's just how we're going to handle this. For now, we just need to wait for the pinch of pepper plants to mutate, and then we can also get these bog buckets and the thimbleweeds to mutate next. So that's the goal for those and how we are going to proceed for that region of the achievements. At the same time, we are working on having a secondary, what do you want to call it? A secondary rocket, like this rocket up here. We want both of these capable of doing the same thing. At some point, we will change these so that way we can have a trailblazer module in here, and then we will also be able to, what am I thinking of? Have another diamond, a drill cone on top once we figure out a radiation setup that meets our needs for the radiation Radbolt sending into the Radbolt engine. So that's on the horizon. We do need to provide a couple of things here. Let's see. Let's look at the temperature of everything here. Yeah, everything on this is really warm, and yeah, this is not that great. Let's look at the automation. We don't have an automation for these buildings, which is kind of unfortunate, right? My thought was I want to put an auto sweeper here that auto delivers the oxalite directly to both of these, but how would we automate the oxalite to be delivered here without just sitting and becoming, what's the word I'm looking for? Off-gassing into the abyss, right? We want to provide each one of these with oxygen without having the duplicants come up here and refilling them, since they are out of reach. Same thing for up here, right? If we want to send something, then we can turn a green light on and then it turns on down there. So I think that might be something we do in the near future. It's probably going to be a signal distributor and a signal selector, these two right here, in conjunction with one another. That should probably work the way we want. So again, that's kind of the direction of the rockets that I want to take once we have this all filled out. We still can't reach that? Okay, well, I guess we're going to go all the way over. I'm a little surprised that that's the case. I thought they'd be able to reach from this ladder. Before we launch again, we will need to remove this ladder here and this one right there. So that's okay. That's not a big deal. All right. We have plenty of water. So what I'm going to do is turn off this one. It's dormant right now anyways, so that actually didn't really matter too much. What about this one? This one isn't going to be dormant for another 20 cycles. We have plenty of water for now. How about the magma? What do we have going on here? Okay, so we have one more eruption. One more eruption coming from this volcano, and then we will have a dormancy before it erupts again for a second time. We have 7 tons left with 10 cycles remaining. I feel like that is plenty of time. Let's take a look at our heat here. Okay, we're at negative 54.7, and that's probably because we have been cooling down the igneous rock when it's made its way up and over. I do continually look at this because I want to make sure it is staying consistent. And these are the types of things that you don't see normally if I was to cut out portions of the video, right? This is something that I'm constantly doing. I'm checking to make sure that the temperature of the loop is going well and it doesn't need adjustment, right? Because we can adjust it here and here if we needed to, right? So it seems to be doing okay. I think what I would like to do is change this up to like 80 degrees because I don't think it's even getting near that. But the area outside of here is so cold that 80 degrees is probably not that much, right? I mean, look at that. We're not even hitting 80 degrees, and they're going to move in and out because it's not even getting there, right? So I could even probably go up to, we'll just do 90 for a minute so it sends a couple out to warm up the area around it, right? 90, no, we haven't sent anything. Okay, we'll do, why don't we try like 95? Okay, now it'll send out a few things. Let's look. Why is it not? Oh, it didn't save. That's why. I was wondering why it wasn't working. All right, so let's look at the temperature again. So now this is going to warm up the area. So again, we're not doing this for a long term. We're just doing this to heat up the route a little bit. Because as you can see, it's pretty cold over here. We don't need it to be that cold. Right? There we go. And then that's going to be great. I'm sorry if you hear my cat in the background. He likes attention. So we'll see if you can hear him. I'm not sure. I have 3 kitties and they do like to be vocal about their needs. So, okay, so that looks great. Okay, I'm gonna let all these go through one time, and then we'll just move it a little bit faster. We don't need to watch that whole thing for an elongated period of time. Once all of these go through, then I will just turn it back to our 80 degrees. No, not 80 degrees, 60 degrees. 1, 2, and then straight out. Okay. See how fast that warmed up the area right above it? So that's pretty nice, right? Okay, and then let's go down here. We want to take a look at our petroleum. 390.4. 389, 390. So what the reason I'm looking at this is we have changed how the temperature is over here, right? We've changed it to be something more capable of keeping the area colder, since we have a cooling loop on all the oil wells, and that changes in turn that changes the crude oil's temperature, right? So as of right now, we are cooling down each area. It's not this red hot like it was before. Yeah, this is great. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use this area to cool off a few things. Okay, what I would like to do first, let's look at our plumbing. We're going to change the insulated pipe here going across and then over here and down. Same thing here. We don't need all of this to be that cold anymore. If we look at the temperature, it's really cold now. Okay, we have ethanol here. That's great. We're pulling out the rest of the hydrogen, and the carbon dioxide vent is still not dormant yet. So let's do what we wanted to do before, which was move all of the ethanol up. I did not do that in the last episode. I canceled it, but looking at how tall these usually are, they're kind of like this tall. So I want to make sure that we keep all of the heat and all of the cold separated. So we're going to put insulated tiles here on the inside of this area. And then once this is a complete vacuum, we have micrograms. Oh, wow. Once this is a complete vacuum, that's going to be the cue to start opening this carbon dioxide vent up. And then we'll have a door underneath the gas pump that's going to provide a good amount of, what am I thinking of here? You know what? We probably don't need that amount of heat or heat transfer from the ethanol loop. Since it's going to be in the negatives, right? We're in the negatives right now, and everything seems to be going well, right? It's looking pretty great, actually. It's because it's not a high priority. That's why all this hasn't been completed yet. There we go. All right. Let's go over here. Change this up to the higher priority. Same thing for all this. And this. And this. And this. So what I was getting at is down here, what I want to do is open up the tile here. And I want to have an automation set for, let's see, what are we going to use? Maybe we'll just put a metal tile in here. We'll do a metal tile since we don't have, wait, hold on. We're gonna need some cobalt. We don't have any? Really? Okay. So we're going to get this cobalt right here, close this area off, grab the cobalt, and then make some cobalt, refined cobalt, because we want to be able to transfer the heat, and I want a cobalt tile because that will be better than just most other materials that we have access to. And we can get rid of all of that. Or not get rid of it, just mine it out. Lots of obsidian over here. And then we need a door. We need a manual airlock. No, we'll do a pneumatic door here, and then we will just do insulated tile here and here. We'll open this door. That way it stays completely open, right? And they can run in and out without any problems. Let's see, what is the next thing that we wanted to do? Oh yeah. So now that that's a vacuum, we want to do a manual airlock Let's see. Let's do base, manual airlock. Put that here. We'll need some automation. Let's go to automation. Nope, they can't have automation. We need a mechanized door. We aren't going to be too worried about the temperature in here. It's only going to be 60 degrees. I lied. It's going to be 500 degrees. Wow. Okay. I was not prepared for that. I thought it was going to be colder like the chlorine vent is. 60 degrees and 500 degrees. Okay. Well, that changes a little bit. We aren't going to be using the carbon dioxide for very much right now. So this is going to need to be made out of steel because it's 500 degrees. That is an absurd amount of temperature. We need to change this material to steel, please. That's what I want. That way we're not running into any issues. Yeah, I was not prepared for that to be 500 degrees. I thought it was going to be a lot less than that. But this is good. Then it might be even better to go up and down. So we are going to have a mechanized door here, and I'm putting radiant liquid pipes right there. That way it doesn't heat up this area, right? That creates a blocker because the door is going to be closed the whole time. Once the atmosphere is in the right temperature. And then this will become idle. You know, maybe it would be better if we put those here, and then we put the door that's automated right here instead. Because then we have neutronium in front of that. Yeah, I think that that's the route we are going to follow. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and then let's do a higher priority on all of this. Perfect. Okay, let's go back over to our other asteroid. We look at all this stuff once, probably every episode, to make sure things aren't changing too much, right? Let's look at our petroleum generators. Okay, they're all at roughly 60 degrees, a little lower than 60 degrees. This is perfect, right? But that also means we cannot change this pipe very much, because if we remove any of the or if we add extra cooling to something else on this pipe, that will increase the temperature of our petroleum generators. And while they can handle a bit more heat, we don't want them going over 100 degrees Celsius. So this is great. We're just going to leave those alone. And yeah. What is in here? There's nothing in here. It's consuming the vacuum. That's great. I can't believe that it does that. I thought it wouldn't do that at all. I thought it wouldn't stay working. Anyways, all right. Let's go back to our rocket. Let's check it out. Unreachable storage. Now, I'm a little confused here because this one is unreachable and this one is unreachable. Why? Is this unreachable? No, that's not unreachable. I'm very confused as to why this is unreachable when we've been able to get to this every single time. It doesn't make sense to me. That's a bit frustrating, if I say so myself. We need this because that is the combustible oxygen that helps the rocket move, right? And if you don't put enough in there, it doesn't work. So We need that to work. Alright. We'll worry about that in a minute. I don't want to put another gantry up if I don't have to. So, rotten meal ice. Yeah, that's fine. New printables available. Yeah, let's check that out. What do we got? We've got 100 kilograms of ethanol. Let's just do pufflets. You can never have enough random critters running out throughout the base, right? Okay, we cut that off. How are we doing on this? Well, there's good and there's bad news. The good news is we have a lot of water. The bad news is we need to start really using the water that's in here. So what we have done is, oh, that's why it's not going anywhere. Okay, so that's supposed to go up and over and through. All right, we need a temporary relief effort on the on all of this. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to send this all up. It won't go back. Oh, it's because of that. Okay, so there's yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. So we will need to create another one of these reservoirs here. Plumbing, please. Go up and over, and then we're just gonna go down, and then that's going to soak up all of the extra here. We kind of broke our loop, even though we didn't mean to. Alright. Those look great. Here's what I've decided. I've decided what we are going to do. It's unfortunate that we have to do this, but actually, we're gonna test something out instead. Here, let's do shipping, auto sweeper. We're going to put it right here. And we're going to go up and over like so. Let's look at the temperature of that, actually. Okay, the temperature of that wire is pretty hot. It's due to the rocket, right? So I think what we are going to do is put this here. No. Yeah, we need to get rid of that, and then we want a obsidian made regular tile. I just want this here because I don't want anything to happen to it. I want a storage bin also made out of obsidian. How convenient. And then all this also needs to be a higher priority. We're just gonna see how this goes. All right, if it works, then we'll change it to, we'll update it and make it work better. But I think this will fill out our needs. Yeah, I wish we could see. Okay, so I can't reach over there. Oxalite. And then we want, how much can fit in here? 900 kilograms. Wait, we have a problem here. We want, there's no capability of automation on this one, so we need a smart storage. Come on, Dom, get it together. Yeah, I know. Right, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna make a smart storage right here. We are going to use some automation wire, make that also out of steel. Ba-boom, ba-da-boom. And then we should be able to smart looking smart storage. That is fantastic. Automation wire melted. Oh. Yeah. Let's deconstruct this for now. Kind of figured that that would happen at some point. It's because we made it out of lead, right? That temperature was way too hot. Way, way, way too hot. So, yeah, look at that. 400 degrees. Not good. What do we have? We have oxalate right there? Really? Okay, interesting. Okay, and we do need that here. Perfect. That should allow us to reach. Right? That should allow us to reach what we're trying to do. Okay, we're gonna do oxalate. I mean, having solid oxygen would be cool, but yeah. Is that also a higher? No, it is not. There we go. And then what we need is 900 kilograms, right? Because that's how much goes in here? Yeah. We're currently at 135. So 135, 900 minus 135. Oh, so that's 800. And then 800 minus 35 is 65. So it's 765. And then that'll account for this. Once it gets filled up, we hit red button and good to go. Done. That worked. That's awesome. Okay. Now, my problem is, where did that extra oxalate go? Let's see, what is the red? So they keep sending that no matter what. And it keeps just sending oxalate in here. Not sure where it's going, but it's going somewhere. Maybe that didn't work. This is really weird. I've never seen that before. See, we only have 900 kilograms and it just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, well, let's go inside here. Let's get the crew. Let's go, Rowan. You are the dupe. Chosen. I guess we have a way for this to keep going on and on. That'd be a good way to get an achievement, right? Okay, can we, like, just disable this building? This is irritating. I really wish you could put an automation wire to tell us to stop. Like, hey, this is full. We have a green signal now. Thank you. Alright. Now that that's set, let's go to... Oh, that is where we are going, right? It is. Actually, let's go over a little bit more. Okay. Let's just do a quick check here. Food, check. Water, check. Oxygen, no. We need to get rid of this carbon dioxide before we do anything. Algae, check. Okay. Now we go over and up Okay. Let's break this open. Thanks, Bonnie. Because we need to let this start working. We have room, so that's what we need. We need to go in here and send as much of this as we can. Let's check here. Okay, looks good. This is on, but pipe's blocked. Oh, we did not add anything in there. Okay. We're just gonna launch it. It's fine. We don't need to breathe, do we? Bye, Rowan. See you next time. Whoosh. Alright. Now, take a look at the temperature of this stuff. See, all that got really hot. And that's okay. Overheat damage. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, we're just going to deconstruct that. That little section was just seeing how it worked. It worked, but we need a better solution to that problem. How are we doing? What are we doing? We have these guys giving some juice to the power grid. That's always good. Okay. Pipe is blocked. Again. For the second time. Wait, you know what? We don't even need to do that. You know why? Because what we do here... No, we are going to do that because then we don't have germs spreading. I was just gonna remove... My thought was to remove this, let all the liquid fall out, and then remake it. But the problem with that is there are germs in this polluted water coming from the bathroom. So I don't want that to cause issues. Okay. Come on, let's get this done. Thank you. Come on. Somebody do it, please. Pretty please. Okay, while they're doing that, let's take a look at what's going on over here. We do need to rebuild this. Okay, we will need automation wire. Let's go here. Let's go over and here's what we're gonna do. Base, mechanized airlock, make that out of steel. Boom. Then we go over automation and done. Right? And then we have a really good amount of cold that's going to come through here. Since we're in a vacuum, this is going to be great. Okay. Now. Yeah, this is what we want to do. We want to provide ourselves with a little bit of wiggle room. Go. Minor eye irritation. Yeah, that's probably what happened. We have a salt vine seed. I see it. Okay, I'm not crazy. I have it here. I'm screenshotting this. Yeah, after last time, we're not dealing with that again. That's for sure. Yeah. So, the reason I say that, in the last episode, we had salt vine seeds here and here somewhere, and they went MIA. I have no idea what happened to them, and they just conveniently disappeared for some reason. So now that's not going to happen a second time. Oh my goodness, I was so frustrated about that. Actually, we're going to do that. Dig through this and see if maybe we have another seed here. because we do have buried objects kind of across the board here. Let's do, let's cut this pipe. We have chlorine and other things now, which is bad. Uh-oh. Ha! Oh, man. Alright, so we need some adjustments here. We need to fix that issue we kind of made ourselves. Okay. We need a gas vent filter. Here, and then we go like this, over here, and then we go here, and then we just high pressure vent right there. Unreachable. Well, they're unreachable temporarily. Let's just disable the building for now. We're going to build a door right here, and then turn them all off. I think you probably just heard my kitty. Her name is Freya. She's an attention seeker. So, sorry about that. No, no, no. We are not going all the way in there. No. No. You can go back here. I'm not letting anyone... Well, actually, if we look at the temperature, they should be okay. But... Here, we'll... Meep will be the guinea pig. Where are you going? Oh. Yeah, it's too hot down here. No, no, no. You don't go up there. You go back here. Okay, so... Everybody can go one way, and they're not going to be able to go the other way. Move here, please. That's why I wanted the doors, so they stay in this vicinity, and we can just tell them when they can and can't go there. Okay? We've got power. We need to fix these. We need to add a gas filter. Yeah. That's my bad. Hey, another dash of seed. See? I knew I wasn't crazy. We have another one right here. Power. Power goes here. Okay. Not bad. Can we put this on the priority list, please? Thank you. Okay, and then we're going to do natural gas. Meteor showers. Oh boy. Can't wait to see what happens this time. Oh, it's all breaking apart. We're getting slime. That's totally not bad at all. How are we doing? You're eating. It's fine. I know, you're bored. Okay, this is still not good, but you know, this is what happens, right? This is like I said, this is why I'm providing an unfiltered experience, right? Because no colony is perfect. Okay, whoever says their colony is always perfect, they're blatantly not telling you the truth. Like you always run into specific things that are out of your control. Even though that's the whole point, you know, you want everything to be the way you want it. But in my experience, it doesn't always happen that way. It usually ends up being you run into issues to problems that you never know you were going to run into. Yeah. Oh, we have printables here. Let's go here. No. I refuse to put them on that asteroid. And if we put them here... Can they go through? No, they'll be fine. Okay, we can do that. We can put them on this asteroid. My goodness. Okay, we're out of granite? Really? Okay. Insulated pipe. We'll just do sandstone then. That's fine. And we'll get all that back. Can all this get a higher priority? Pretty please. Okay, and if we look at the Nosh sprouts, let's do... Well, first off, Weezwort in the middle. Nosh sprouts. Nosh sprout. Okay, what is the amount of pressure? 25 grams a minimum. Okay, so what we are going to do is... Let's do just 200, just something small. That's going to give us a good amount of pressure. Yeah, I think that's going to be the route that we go. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. No, we'll build that one after this is done. $500 though. $500 is bad. We need obsidian. Okay, those are obsidian. Good. I'm just thinking long term. We want this stuff to not overheat and break. So that's why we're using the higher caliber stuff. Okay. And then we want some automation attached to this right here, automation right here, so we can keep that turned off. And then if we ever decide to use the carbon dioxide for rockets or anything else to go back and forth, we can use it directly from here. Thank you. Meep. Okay, how's this stuff looking? No power, huh? Okay, we have some power. Oh. Okay, so how to fix this? Part 1. Alright, we're going to just deconstruct all of these that have the incorrect material inside of it. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of all of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And this. Okay. There is probably a faster way to do this, but I'm not gonna move stuff around and have it go back and forth. I'm just not gonna do it. So this should resolve our issue, and then once that's all that stuff is out of the atmosphere inside of the gas pipes, then we can just rebuild it and it should be fine. There we go. Thank you so much. There we go. Yeah, it is pretty chilly, isn't it? How about all that? Is that that's all at the higher priority, that's right. Good. Good, good, good. Get rid of all this ladder. We don't need that anymore. Okay, now let's take a look at the pipes. Okay, down and up and over is good. All the way over and down. Let's just go up and over. We're just making sure we aren't removing the natural gas. Gas pipe here. Let's get rid of you. We should be good then. We created our own issue, which was not great. Cobalt ore. Let's change the material here. I don't think we have cobalt available. Yeah, let's make it out of copper instead. Copper instead, and then this one, change this to iron. That was kind of a big whoopsie. You know, and I did kind of see that coming. I should have just addressed it. We got all of the different things out of here. Like all of the natural gas out of this area, and then the hydrogen and the chlorine started making its way in. Okay, so that's made. Let's add the obsidian here. Higher prioritize those. We need to be careful about the bleach stone right here. What I'm thinking we do is let's open this up. Let's get this bleach stone out of the vicinity. Move it up here. Let's do this first. No, we'll do that. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to displace the water, or not the water, the ethanol. That way we can just build down without any ethanol falling down into here, and then I don't have to delete it, it can just move over. I'm probably just being a little overly cautious here, but I'd rather do that than not be cautious, so... So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get all this bleach stone. We're going to remove it from the area. That way it doesn't fall down in here and messes up our vacuum. Just, again, being extra cautious. Never hurts to be extra cautious. Okay. Unreachable food. Oh. Well. There's two things we can do here. We can't make any mush bars because we don't have any water. But what we could do is... Where are... How did we get glossy directlets over here? That's neat. Let's take out one of you and one of you. And then as precaution, we'll go back down here. Let's send... Don't send any more Atmo suits, please. I don't want to run out. Food. Let's do... Do we have barbecue? Edible. Let's send... Yeah, let's send... Do we even have mushroom? Let's see, what do we have? We have serpent turf, grub fruit, pepper bread. You know, let's send him some pepper bread. There we go. That'll be nice, right? Oh, look at the baby poke shell. They're so cute. Super duper cute. Alright. So right now we have a wheezewort in here that we're not using it for anything. So we're going to uproot it for now. These ones in here, is it too cold? It says the atmosphere. What is the issue with the atmosphere here? Let's take a peek. Carbon, it's immersed in water. Oh, okay. I was wondering what would happen here. Okay, that's fine. How's the radiation look? We don't have a lot, so I think, You know what? Since this one hasn't even been growing, let's just uproot it and let's put a Wheezeboard in here. Unpermitted food. Schedule. No. Consumables. Pepper bread, where are you? Here you are. Yeah, nobody should be eating meat. So... But we should have some pepper bread now. I think they're going to grab it. Oh my gosh, look at all the Atmo suits. Whoops. Oh man. Okay. So, what we're gonna do, down here, we need a... yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Okay. I can do that. We'll go all the way over. Let's get rid of these extra buildings. This area, we are going to keep extra cold. So I'm going to change this to like cobalt or steel. And the reason I'm going to do that is we're going to drop off the sulfur in here and then deliver it directly into the conveyor loader from here. So we're going to drop off the sulfur here after we create a metal tile made out of, you know, we're just going to do steel. I don't want to sit here and deal with not having cobalt and then having to figure it out later. What we want is, we want to change this piping, liquid vent. We are going to change it and put it in gold maybe? Oh, the rocket's in the orbit. Okay, cool. Let's, that was a lot faster than I thought was going to happen. Alright. I'm going to slow down for a second because I really want to watch this. This was great last time. Deploy cargo! Whoosh! There you go. Deploy rover module. Let's put you here. Deploy rover. It's great. I love that so much. Like, that is one of my favorite things, I think, so far. Alright, we're going to change the destination. Let's go... Let's just go back home. Okay. Let's pause for a moment. We're going to deconstruct both of the rover landers. Can we just deconstruct these? No, it's different. You have to empty the storage. We're going to do this for a minute. I'm sorry. We need to empty all these storages. Let's deconstruct. No. Robot. Okay. Interplanetary payload. Yeah, I wish we could payload opener. Interesting, right? Empty storage, empty storage. Like, that is so cool. I think that these are just some of the coolest ideas that we have seen. I'm really excited to see what Clay puts out as a future DLC. That Frosty Planet series, you know, not the series, but the map itself is extremely difficult. And I'm okay with that because I like that challenge, but some people may disagree. Let's do ladders here, and then we're going to close that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So the next thing that we want, let's put a couple storage bins in here. We do need to make a bathroom. Now, my question is, do we make an actual bathroom? That's probably the better way to route to go, right? Medicine. We put a sink down. Well, no, we have bleach stone. We don't need a sink. We can just do hand sanitizer. That's right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put that in here. Let's make another manual airlock. No, we're not going to make it out of gold. We'll let all of these get pulled up, and then we'll make more of that stuff. So we'll give the robot a little bit of time to take out everything in the payload. We have plenty of meat, so I mean, look at that, 160,000 calories just lying around. That is crazy. Okay. Let's change this to a higher priority. Alright, how is everything going? Let's check on our other asteroid. We have 6,000 calories of barbecue, so they're not too sad. What are you doing? Can you move, like, here? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Okay, well, that looks great. Okay, we need to fix something here. All this ethanol, not happy about. So we need to mop up this ethanol here. They can't reach it right now, but we're going to leave this liquid pipe alone for a little bit and then let this one take over so we can deal with... We're going to do this. We're going to turn this all off temporarily. Let's get rid of the ethanol as best we can. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get rid of it. I don't know exactly the best way, but we definitely need to. Maybe it's just gonna be let's filter it out and put it somewhere else. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the best way to do it, to be honest. Filter the crude, that way if there's anything else that comes out of this, it is not an issue. How do we do this next? We have so many... Here's what we do. Okay, we open those and let them work that way. Alright, then we go down and up. Wait, fix this here. Let's go up and over. Alright, all of this should be a higher priority. We need power. We need it now. Alright, let's do ventilation. Go back to gas bridge. Here we are. That's why they can't reach anything. We got rid of the ladder capabilities, so they can't get over here. That's why nothing's been fixed. But the good news is a lot of this has been done. This also needs to be a higher priority. I want to get rid of that bleach stone. Mop all this up. That'll be really good, right? Metal tile, make that higher priority. We have a couple things we're trying to do here. So we have a liquid vent that we need for... This is going to be this sulfur. We have a couple things we need to do here, which is... yeah, we'll need to adjust a little bit. Let's do 1, 2... Okay, we'll break that open, and then same thing here. We're gonna go up. Nope, that's not gonna work. We needed starvation. You should be fine. Where is They probably can't reach the pepper bread. What's in this fridge right now? What do we have? Souffle and barbecue. Okay, we're gonna send barbecue. That way we can go, and then they won't have any issues. Okay, get back to what we were doing, which is flip this around. Okay, down and up. Right. Let's go over like that. Give us another location. This is gonna go up and over, up and over, and up. Okay, we made an oopsie. This needs to be an insulated pipe. It cannot be a regular pipe. It's gonna be pretty hot, so up, over, up, up, and over. Done. And then over here. Wait, that's not the right one. This is the liquid pipe. We actually got rid of most of the liquid pipe. Most of the liquid pipes. So let's go here and here. And we will need to just get rid of this bridge here. All of this. We just go straight up instead. And that should fix our issue. And then we'll go up and over and through, and that should be good. Okay, that gives them some stuff to figure out. Let them fix up all of that right there. All this should be completed soon. How are we doing in here? We're doing great. Still no... What am I thinking of here? No mutated pinch of pepper plants. So, not sure what's going on there. But it is not mutating right now. We just have to keep waiting to see if we achieve it. Let's look at the radiation. 347, 267, right? This is a good amount of radiation, so they should be getting a good amount. And we got a bog bucket seed right there. That's good. Okay, let's go back over here. This is cooling off the area, even though not really any, what am I thinking of? There's nothing, no atmosphere. There's just some materials. Okay, all that's done. Good. What's in here? Be good to see. Oh, another salt vine seed. Nice. That's what we want. We want a bunch of those. As much as we can get, I will take. Okay, what do we got? Some seeds. Did we get food? We got a lot of barbecue. Okay. Now that we have plenty of barbecue for the next foreseeable future, let's fix that. I think another thing I want to do is also create a refrigerator, a deep freezer on this asteroid, since we have ethanol. It's pretty cold. It's not cold enough to be more than a refrigerator right now, but I think at some point we will fix that and change that in the near future. We'll definitely need to move some of this stuff around. There we go. How about we move the bleach stone over here, please? And there's bleach stone. Here we go. Bleach stone here. And then the last one is a bleach stone as well. We need to move all those up here. Yeah, so right now this is cold. Evaporation point is 78.4. Okay, so I'm a little concerned here because... yeah, I'm a little concerned here. I'm a little concerned here because of the fact that all of this is going to heat up because of the high chlorine. Right now it's at 18 degrees. I think we need to change this, unfortunately, because of how hot this is going to get. We have a necessity to worry about the capabilities of the ethanol staying in liquid form, because if this is 500 degrees, this is going to increase in temperature so much it's going to make it into a gas like it did down here, which kind of screwed us over a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to change this probably to crude oil instead, but that is going to be done in the next episode. So that's it for this one, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying the series and finding the way that we are handling stuff useful in your own series. Please let me know how I'm doing. I would really appreciate some genuine feedback. There's quite a bit of stuff to still complete in this run that we are going to do. One update, I did take a micro break on the Frosty Planet series. I do plan on continuing that. I just wanted to take a break from that and focus in a little bit more on this series. So what we might do is, instead of integrating it at the same time during the week, I will probably do 1 to 2 episodes and post it on the same day as a different one. Probably like Tuesday, Thursday at like 8 p.m. Something like that, if we can keep it up and we don't have any issues with recording and everything else. So that's it, folks. Have a very, very wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.